And we're back. I have my pieces of foam board down and I have the skull waiting here. And we're going to get right to work on making this skull fountain. And the first thing you want to do is you want to take your skull and you want to draw where your skull is going to go on the foam board. And what I do is I just put the skull down here and I put it to where I want to set it at. And I just draw around with my pen a little. I'm going to create a little notch in the foam board there. This is where the skull is going to go. I'm going to draw it in. We'll cut the skull out, the spot here in a little bit, but for right now we're going to leave it like that. And then what we're going to do now, we're going to draw in the stonework in the for the back wall of the fountain. Now I know that a lot of people, they like to use I like to use a ballpoint pen when I'm drawing on foam board, and you just draw your stonework in where you want it for the edge of the fountain, back wall of the fountain. You can see it's starting to come out, and you don't have to be precise. You don't have to be perfect. Just where you want it to go. This is really pretty easy to make. I really enjoy making these, by the way. Just draw that stonework in. Your pen melts into the foam board. There you go. Now, I like, if you look on mine, it's very hard to see in here, but I like to put like some pattern back here of like roses or something, like an inscription or something. And I'm going to try to do that here. I'm going to draw where I think some roses should go. Thorny roses. Try to goth it out a little bit, put some thorns on the vines. And try to draw something that looks like roses. Same thing on this side. And I'm just doing it by, I'm not measuring or anything. I'm just doing it by just using my own eyes. See, something like that. Just to give it a little more background to it. All right, so we've got the back part of the stonework drawn. Now we're going to draw the stonework on the base, and this is just straight stonework. So you just draw it in where you think it needs to be. This also looks pretty therapeutic for me. I love crafting, and this is a new thing for me. I've been a game designer and I've been an author for several years now, but crafting, it kind of took me over after I had my brain surgery, and I used crafting to kind of retrain my thought processes to get them back to normal again. So in my recovery, I learned how to I concentrated on crafting after watching all those videos with DM Scotty and Black Magic Craft and all those other ones while I was in recovery. So I started, this is what I'm doing now. Crafting is a great love to me. I still like writing. I'm still a game designer, and but this I like to share. What I'm doing now, I'm drawing in the stonework on this for the base. And I think you get the idea. Once you get the stonework done, we'll move to the next step. I just put random stonework in there. It's not very uniform or anything. It's just random thrown together stonework. There you go. And what we're going to do now, since we have these two pieces and we have stonework started, what we're going to do now, we're going to take a X-Acto knife and cut out the area where we want the skull to go. I need to get a sharper X-Acto knife, but for this little piece of foam board, it'll work. Let's see what we got here. There we are. And see? Just put that bad boy right there. You guys see what I'm doing? Yep. There you go. You can already see it starting to come together. Okay. And then we're not going to glue these two pieces together yet. I'm going to build the basin for the fountain in the next video. And so, but right now, we'll get to the next step. Right now, you have got the thing started. You know where your skull and all is. I can't get that through my thick skull. Anyhow, so I will see you on the flip side, and we're going to build the basin and the fountain area for it. See you there.